you made it all so good. With a promise, did what you said you would. Oh, I wonder why you're so good to me, how you never leave. Oh, I wonder when joy turns into praise, and it welcomes everyone you've made. Oh, I wonder how you open up my eyes, you change my mind. So we celebrate, 'cause we're not afraid of the mystery. With a little faith and a lot of grace, we can celebrate. Wonder, wonder. Oh, I wonder how I see you everywhere. I remember, and it makes me want to share. Oh, I wonder when I feel you as I serve, how the last are first. So we celebrate, 'cause we're not afraid of the mystery. With a little faith and a lot of grace, we can celebrate. Wonder, wonder. No matter where we look, we find you glorious. You made us very good, and you made us curious. So whether in the soil or in the stars above, or we can see your face, or we can feel your love. But I wonder how justice leads to peace, how we're different, but we're all family. Oh, I wonder how you make me strong, full of hope and a song. So we celebrate, 'cause we're not afraid of the mystery. With a little faith and a lot of grace, we can celebrate. Wonder, 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 wonder.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to Sunday school. Except, I got a secret. I'm not filming this on Sunday morning. I'm filming it on Saturday night because I wanted to sneak in somewhere. So, shh, don't tell. Hold on, I'll show you where I am. See if you can guess. Just a second. I gotta shut the door. Where do you think I am? Okay, I'm by myself. So I'm gonna take my mask down a little bit. That's right. I'm at church. Okay. You know, Pastor Jacob and Ed and Nancy, they get to come here all the time. But I go to school every day just like you. You know, you guys keep going to school and you keep taking tests and you keep passing and your teachers keep saying, hey, you can go to the next grade. For some reason, my principal keeps telling me every year I have to come back to school. So I have been in middle school for, I think, 20 years now. That's right, 20 years. Okay, I think I found a light switch. Ooh, check that out. Check that out. I found two. Hey, what would happen if I figured out how to turn the Christmas tree on? You think I could? I have no idea how. I better not break anything. Ooh, I see us toys from last Sunday. I think we need to see a close-up of that. Well, now where in the world would a person ever find Christmas tree lights? Well, that ain't it. I don't think I'm going to. I bet they're up there on that speaker thing. It's all right. Look what we got. Yep, there's the cross you guys all know. See? Best Sunday school welcome ever. So, it's Christmas time. There's the Christmas trees we have at church. Now, I tell you what. I am going to flip my camera around, but I think I have to... Yep, I have to go to a different video. All right, hold on. All right, those are the two smaller trees. You'll have to actually watch church, yes, to see the lights on. I'm afraid I'll mess it up. Hey, look, Christmas presents. I bet that big one is for, well, it has to be for Leslie. Because, office manager, they do all the work for us. And I bet this pile over here, that whole pile's got to be for Nancy. Because she takes care of all of us. And I don't know, thinking these over here got to be for Rachel and Tina. Ooh, I bet that big one's for me. It's probably... Knowing Pastor Jacob, it's probably, for me, he probably wrapped an empty box. But you know what? I bet this little one right there, that maybe is Pastor Jacob's. Oh, there's the other big Christmas tree. Check out the angel. All right. Well, I don't have our word for the unit because, well, I snuck into church. Sorry, I didn't bring anything with me because I snuck into church. But our unit word is joy. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm having a lot of joy sneaking into the sanctuary just to show you guys all this stuff because it's kind of fun. So I hope you're enjoying it. Ooh, found something else. If you were listening to Jacob's kid's sermon last week, there's the elf. There is his elf. And yeah, you want to see where we're at? It's the pulpit. I might have said the wrong thing. There's this Christmas tree. He's always got toys. And quite honestly, I bet you guys know who that is, but I don't. But there's this little elf. Joy. So, what I want to do next is let's go to our song for the unit. Then, oh, no, we're not going to do that. I'm going to show you the nativity scene. Haha, tricked you. Check out the nativity. Isn't that pretty?
a day. Everything is happening, and there's no reason to be afraid. You say, stand up, look around. So much good news everywhere, and oh, it's such a beautiful sound all around. Oh, some days I can see it, sometimes it sneaks up on me. You give me ears to hear it, and you open up my eyes to see that you're filling me up. Joy, 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 oh, you're filling me up. Joy, 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 oh, you're filling me up. Joy, 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 oh, you're filling me up. Joy, 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 it's time. Sing it loud. Such good things are breaking in. You're turning everything upside down. Sky to ground. I'm dancing to your melody. I'm moving to your beat. Your love goes out ahead of me, and loving me directs my feet. 'Cause you're filling me up. Joy, 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 you're filling me up. Joy, 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 you're filling me up. Joy, 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 you're filling me up. Joy, joy, joy. The greatest news for everyone, from every color, every nation, tribe, and tongue. Oh, come and see that love has come. It's filling me up. Oh, it's filling me up. Joy, 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 oh, you're filling me up. Joy, 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 oh, you're filling me up. Joy, 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 oh, you're filling me up. Joy, joy, joy.
Starting to learn the words yet? So, why do you think I have this in the picture this time? I want to get you a close-up of what they have been looking at in church. So how many purple candles do you see? I'll stand right here. One. Back there is 2. 3 in front. And back there is 4. And then there's our Christ the King. So every Sunday during Advent, you see someone light candle or candles, depending on the week. And they read about it. And the last 2 weeks, we have had the pleasure and the opportunity to listen to Ed explain ours. So if you've missed Ed the last 2 weeks, you can always go back to December 6th or November 29th and listen to Ed talk about Advent. But this is the Advent candles that we use in church, and a very creaky floor. So with that said, on a day that we are talking about Joseph's joy during Advent, I am going to turn it over to Ed.
Hi everybody, we are getting closer and closer to Christmas, and while we are in the Advent season counting down until Christmas, we are going to talk a little bit about joy. Now, joy is one of those things that we kind of need to think about a little bit, because while we know that Christmas is a very joyful time, what actually is joy? Because joy is a little bit different than happiness, okay? Happiness is something that will make you kind of excited, but then it goes away. Joy is something that happens that becomes permanent, where this amazing, incredible, fantastic, wonderful thing that you get to be a part of, and then every time you think about it, you remember it and you smile. You're like, oh, I remember how great that was. That's kind of what joy is. Joy is a permanent sense of feeling good about something. Obviously, as we get closer to Christmas, we know there's going to be plenty of moments of joy, especially when we get downstairs Christmas morning. If there are presents under the tree, that's going to be super exciting. But the thing about joy is that it's all around, even not during Christmas time. We have the ability to look around at this amazing world God has created for us and really look at some of the fantastic things that happen in it anytime. It doesn't have to be on Christmas Day. It doesn't have to be on your birthday. You can find joy anywhere. So one of the ways we do that is there are times where we stop and we listen for God's voice. And anytime we can do that, God's going to tell you where the joy is, because that's part of the amazing glory of God. God wants us to always be happy and joyful, so he's going to say all the time, hey, this thing is joyful, or hey, that thing made you happy. So even as we're gearing up towards Christmas and things are all crazy busy and we're all getting excited about what's going to be under the tree for us this year, remember that all year long we can have joy because God loves us. So remember that this year, whatever your Christmas looks like, if you're going to get to see some relatives, family, even if it's via a computer screen like this where we're broadcasting, or if they're going to be in person, or however that looks, joy is going to be in that time you spend with your family and making those amazing memories for Christmas. And you can keep those all year round. It's the gift that keeps on giving. So I hope you all spend some time looking on how to find the joy in your lives, and I hope you all are having a wonderful week, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.
Now, this is something I've never done. I've never laid down in church. Here, see? Look at the view behind me. That's enjoyable. Get it, joy? No, seriously, I was sitting here, waiting for Ed to get done. And I was thinking, how hard of a spot was Joseph in? In the end it was joyful, right? But could you imagine? You're not, Mary's going to have a baby. It's going to be the greatest gift to all of us here on earth. And she's not even your wife yet. And if you're Joseph, you're going, I'd be afraid. And that's got to be a tough spot. Have you ever been in a difficult position Well, I'm not right now. My position, I'm laying down on the sanctuary floor. I'm actually quite comfortable, by the way. No, that's not what I mean by position. I mean, like, you're not sure what to do. Let's say, for example, mom tells you that you should clean your room. Well, let's face it. You probably don't want to clean your room. That's why it got dirty in the first place. So you're kind of in a difficult position because you don't want to clean your room and you want to go play. You want to go play video games, or you want to go play basketball or dollies or whatever it is. Or, you know what? Maybe dad asked you to go set the table for dinner. Well, that would mean you'd have to stop whatever it is you're doing. And if you're enjoying what you're doing, nobody wants to stop what you're doing. You know, it'd be kind of like if Pastor Jacob walked in right now, which he hasn't, see, still on. And he told me I couldn't lay down on the sanctuary floor anymore. I'd be like, darn it, that's a difficult position because I'd have to get up. And that's a whole other story because you kids, you've seen me try to get up. Come on, that was funny. Seriously though, Joseph, difficult position. He loves Mary. But she's pregnant, not with his child, but with God. God's only son, Jesus. He's going to be the father of Jesus, the greatest. That can't be easy. But you know what? God takes care of things. And that's why we trust in God. So God sent an angel to him in a dream. And helped that difficult position. And most importantly, Joseph trusted in the angel and in God. I'm not sure why I'm telling you all this because, like, I have some really great guests that I have invited this week to tell you this. So I should probably stop rambling on. Rambling means talking on and on and on. And probably get you guys to them. So I'm going to stop the video and you're going to see those two boxes above. Preschool, kindergarten, first and second. Make sure mom and dad help you choose that box. And I'll come back on and introduce your guest. Pretty sure it's Diane. And we'll get you going on to your lesson. And third, fourth, fifth graders, choose the other box. And I will get you to your guest. Pretty sure your guest is going to talk about New York City. She likes New York City. So, be back with you in a second.